What's poppin' T Subs and T Squad? So yeah, I didn't necessarily want to talk about this, but I'll be home within the next day or so, so I didn't want to feel like talking about it at all. I figured it was now or never. And I watched it, so why not? Um Chrisean Milan and Jonathan Jamal Porter. Like, I need both of their asses in my courtroom right now. Bailiffs, y'all need to go on ahead and be on standby because we about to have a full one item 12 up in here because none of their asses is going home. At this point, I feel like the both of them are a danger to a society and themselves, more so Chrisean Milan than Jonathan. But I like I don't even really know what happened. Like I really don't. Like I think she was getting her hair done for something. She has something going on, and she was getting her hair done. And then one of the little sissies came in there. It's owned by little sissy. Shout out to the little sissy that it's owned and ran by. Shout out to homegirl who had all that beautiful melanin that was all popping all throughout her skin. Girl, shout out to her for getting that miserable rest nest of regret and deceit um, that she called the hair. She was trying to get it together, girl. Shout out to her. Another sissy walked up in there that she knew, bought her some flowers. She started crying when she saw the flowers. I don't know. Maybe that was the first man to ever bring her some flowers or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that's why she cried. She had like she ain't never had nothing before. But shout out to Liz Sissy that showed up in there and gave that showed up in there and gave her that. Krishan about as bald headed as Mimi ass is, girl. Um, Child, I guess wear your all natural as long as you want to, girl. Go on ahead and do it. Other than that, she was up in there crying and whining and moaning and groaning and complaining about how now all of a sudden him and her ain't together and all of the rest of this foolishness. But then she wants to turn around and say that she still wants to take care of him and his family because they make money together and da 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 da. All that shit that Jocelyn used to say back on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's what this reminds me of. Which and it's real sad. She admitted that she was the one who put out that tad and through ass sex tape because she found out that he was out with some other girl or messed around with some other girl or whatever, and she talked about how she put that out there to prove something. And I'm like, prove something to who, bitch? Like, listen, I saw the sex tape. It was all over Twitter. And it was tied and through. It really was. Every now and again, straight porn to get my gears grinding. That didn't do a goddamn thing for me. I mean, he looked mangy and unkept. His dick looked musty. It looked like it broke and don't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, girl. girl, girl, Krishan looked like once he decided to slip his dick out, two or three more slide out right after his do. Like it just, like you sat up there and degraded yourself to prove a point to him. Bitch, you stupid and you out of line and you out of order. That's why I'm locking your ass up. I told everybody you was a danger to yourself and you was a danger to your society. Like there's absolutely no positive representation of females nowhere other than Mimi. You know, when she not being cray. She had her moments. But other than that, it ain't no positive representation for these little young girls to grow up to. Like this or inspire to be. Like all this for a nigga that don't want you. Whatever, girl. Anyway, we get from that, and then they wind up going to get manis and petties like two girls do. And then, we find out that she's finna go to court in Oklahoma. Something behind him. I think she stole his car or some shit like that. And I think I remember hearing that. I didn't talk about it, but I did hear about that. She stole his car and got arrested for it or whatever the case may be. Now her ass is sitting over here, could possibly go to jail, but she doesn't. It all got dropped down to like a misdemeanor. You know, it's not a felony or whatever. And the only thing that she's really got from that is probation. Um, I mean, I guess, I mean, if you gonna go to jail, sitting there for something else, not stealing your man car, girl, who ain't did that shit. Um, but he won't concerned about that shit because while she in Oklahoma, he around there partying in Vegas. Like that's what I'm talking about. You degraded yourself to us for that tied and through ass sex tape, and he tooting off. Whatever, child. Look, that's Chrisean and Blueface. It really ain't nothing else to say. Yeah, this shit is only 5 minutes and some, but that's all I got. That's all I got. Like nothing else happened. She went to court. She got a slap on the wrist. She got mad that he won't there with her, but she found out that he went to Vegas with another bitch. And yeah, pretty much that's it. And that's all. And with that, I'm gone. Bye.